Hi, I'm Sangeeta Shetty, lecturer in statistics from Mangalore. This is the continuation of the chapter Vital Statistics, where in the previous videos we have learned about vital statistics, its sources, its uses, and about fertility rates, its merits, demerits, and about reproduction rates. Today in this video, we'll be discussing about mortality rates, different types of mortality, its merits and demerits. Okay, let us start. Mortality refers to deaths occurring in the population. So, mortality is deaths occurring in the population. Mortality rate tells it what rate the population is decreasing due to death. The important measures of mortality are crude death rate, which is written as CDR, age-specific death rate, standardized death rate, infant mortality rate. Then, neonatal mortality rate, maternal mortality rate. We shall discuss on these mortality rates one after the other. The first one, crude death rate. Crude death rate is a very simple measure of mortality and is defined as the average number of deaths occurring per 1000 individuals in the year. For example, if we get crude death rate as 11, that means 11 deaths are taking place per 1000 individuals. The formula to find crude death rate is number of deaths occurring in the year divided by average population in that year into 1000. Average population means it is the total of male population plus female population. Now, the merits of CDR are, first one, it is simple to understand and easy to calculate. Because if we know total number of deaths and the total population, CDR can be found. Second one, it does not require detailed information. It does not require the information on age and sex composition of the population. If you know the total number of deaths and total population, CDR can be found. Third one, it indicates the rate of decrease in the population due to death. This is the only one mortality rate which indicates the rate of decrease in the population. Okay. The demerits are, it does not give importance to age and sex composition of the population. Now the question is, why we need a measure which should give importance to age and sex composition of the population? The reason is, death is not equally distributed in all the age group and in different sex. We know that death is more among males than females, and death is more among infant children and old people than adults. So we need a measure which gives importance to age and sex composition of the population. Second one, it cannot be used for comparison of mortality of different population. The reason is, it does not give importance to age and sex composition of the population. Now the next measure is age-specific death rate. Age-specific death rate finds death in different age group. It is defined as the average number of deaths occurring per 1000 individuals of a specific age group in the year. Suppose if we get ASDR for the age group 50 to 59 is equal to 21. That means 21 births are taking place per 1000 individuals of the age group 50 to 59. The formula to find ASDR is number of deaths in the specific age group in a year divided by average population in that age group in a year into 1000. The merits of ASDR are, the first one, it considers age composition of the population. We can find death rate in a different age. It is used in the calculation of STDR, that we will be discussing later. NRR, we learnt already about NRR. While finding NRR, we are making use of survival ratio, which is nothing but 1 minus mortality ratio. mortality ratio is nothing but age-specific death rates and life tables. We'll be discussing about life tables in another video. Okay, the demerits. It cannot be used for the comparison of mortality of different populations. The reason is here we are not getting the mortality rate as a single number. We are getting mortality rate for different age groups. Second one, it does not consider cause of death. Age-specific death rate finds the death in different age, but it does not reveal the cause of death. Okay, the next one is standardized death rates. Standardized death rates are used for comparison of mortality of different populations, or it is a measure used to decide health condition of the community. Standardized death rate is the weighted average of ASDRs of populations by taking standard population as weights. Weighted averages. We have already learnt about weighted averages in first year PU statistics. You can remember the formula. Weighted average is equal to summation Wx divided by summation W, where W is the weight attached to the items. Now here the weights are nothing but standard population. The question is, what is standard population? Standard population is the population which is used for comparing the mortality, which is used as the standard population to compare the mortality. For example, you want to compare the mortality of Karnataka with Maharashtra. Then you can take Kerala as the standard population. That is the one possibility. Another possibility is, out of Karnataka and Maharashtra, you can take any one as the standard population. You need not go for another population as a standard population. Out of the two given populations, you can take any one as the standard population. Okay. Now, the standard population can be a different population, or it can be one of the population among the two populations given. Okay. Now, the STDR formula is STDR for A is equal to summation PA by summation P. STDR for B is equal to summation PB divided by summation P, where P stands for standard population, A is age-specific death rate of population A, and B is age specific death rate of population B. Now you are finding the weighted averages here, summation PA divided by summation P, then summation PB divided by summation P. Okay, after finding the answers, you have to compare the answers, and whichever is less, that population is more healthier. Okay, now the merits of STDR are, the first one, it gives importance to age composition of the population, because while finding STDR, we are making use of ASDR. Second one, it can be used for comparison of mortality of different population. That is the main purpose of STDR. It is used for comparing the mortality of different populations. Okay, demerits. It requires standard population, and it's difficult to select the standard population. It is not that easy to select the standard population. Second demerit is, it depends on the age structure of the standard population. Okay, now here you can take Kerala as the standard population to Karnataka and Maharashtra only when all the three populations have the same age structure. Okay, the next one is infant mortality rate. This finds the death taking place among infants. Infants are the children below 1 year of age. It is defined as the average number of infant deaths per 1000 live births. Okay, now infant mortality rate formula is number of deaths among infants in the year divided by total number of live births in the same year into 1000. While finding infant mortality rate, stillbirths are not considered. Stillbirths means the deaths of a baby before the delivery or during the delivery. That is called as stillbirth, or it is also called as fetal death. Okay, infant mortality rate indicates the level of health, nutrition and socio-economic development of a region. Okay, the next one is neonatal mortality rate. Neonatal death means death of a baby within 28 days of birth. It is defined as the average number of neonatal deaths per 1000 live births in a year. Neonatal babies means babies aged less than 28 days. Okay, the formula neonatal mortality rate NMR is equal to total number of deaths of neonatal babies in a year divided by total number of live births occurring in the year into 1000. Most infant deaths occur within the first month of birth and around 60% of infant deaths are neonatal deaths. Okay, the next one, maternal mortality rate. It is defined as the average number of deaths among mothers due to childbirth per 1000 live birth. Maternal mortality means the death of mother during childbirth. Okay, now here the formula to find maternal mortality rate is total number of death of mothers due to childbirth in a year divided by total number of births in a year into 1000. Okay, now this is about the mortality rate, its merits and demerits. If you like this video, please share, like and subscribe.